Hello and welcome to Mock Interview Pro. Today, we're diving into the world of softball coaching interviews. If you're preparing to step into the role of a softball coach, you've come to the right place. Let's get started with our first question, focusing on how you can help a player enhance their performance. Can you share an example where you helped a player boost their performance? This question aims to uncover your ability to identify performance issues and implement effective strategies for improvement. Here are a few pointers to keep in mind when answering this question. Pick a specific player and situation to discuss. Clearly describe the initial performance issues they faced. Talk about the strategies or drills you used to help them improve. Mention measurable outcomes to showcase their progress. Highlight how their confidence improved as a result. Let's look at a sample answer to see how you might structure your response.
I once worked with a pitcher who had control issues. We focused on her grip and stance through specific drills. After a month, she managed to cut her walks by 50%. Seeing her regain confidence was incredibly rewarding.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Softball Coach. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you describe a time when you had to mediate a conflict between two players on your team? The purpose of this question is to assess your conflict resolution skills and ability to maintain team harmony. Here's how you might approach your answer. Start by selecting a specific incident where a conflict occurred. Clearly explain the nature of the conflict. Describe the steps you took to mediate and resolve the situation. Mention the outcome and its positive impact on the team. Reflect on what you learned from the experience. Here's an example of how you might respond.
During practice, two players disagreed over a play. I had a private conversation with each to hear their perspectives, then facilitated a discussion between them. They agreed to communicate better, which improved team cohesion significantly.
Tell me about a situation where you had to motivate a struggling athlete. How did you approach it? This question helps evaluate your leadership skills and your ability to inspire athletes to overcome challenges. Consider these steps when crafting your response. Identify the athlete's specific challenges. Build a personal connection with the athlete. Set achievable goals to boost confidence. Use positive reinforcement to encourage progress. Include the athlete in creating their improvement plan. Now, let's look at an example answer.
In my previous coaching role, a player was struggling with her batting average. I learned she felt overwhelmed by pressure. We set small, achievable goals for each practice and celebrated her progress. Over time, she not only improved but also regained her confidence.
Imagine it's the day of a big game and a key player is injured. How would you handle the situation? This question evaluates your problem-solving skills and adaptability under pressure. Here are some strategies to consider. Stay calm and quickly assess the situation. Communicate with the injured player to understand their condition. Adjust your game plan based on available players. Motivate and reassure the rest of the team. Focus on the strengths of your substitutes and adapt strategies accordingly. Here's how you might approach answering this.
I would first check on the injured player and consult with our medical staff. Then, I'd encourage the team to stay positive and remind them of our ability to adapt. I'd quickly rework our strategy to focus on the strengths of the substitutes ready to step in.
If two of your players have a rivalry that's affecting team performance, what would you do to resolve it? This question tests your ability to manage team dynamics and foster a positive team environment. Here's how you can effectively tackle this question. Meet with each player individually to discuss the issue and their feelings. Encourage open communication between the players in a controlled setting. Emphasize team goals and the importance of unity. Conduct a team meeting to reinforce the value of teamwork and respect. Monitor their interactions and provide support as needed. Let's consider an example of how this could be handled.
I would start by having private conversations with each player to understand their perspectives. Then I'd arrange a meeting for them to discuss their issues openly while I mediate. I'd emphasize how their rivalry impacts the team's performance and the importance of working together for our collective success.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.